I am getting angrier and angrier with every day. I don't want to be an angry person. I want to be a kind person. I want to be a patient person. I want to be a person who offers comfort and support to my friends. But sometimes I feel like because of the stress, I cannot do that. And it is pretty annoying. It's getting colder and colder in the mornings, but I don't think we have heating yet. So, I'm gonna start sleeping in this hoodie, honestly. I cook my food for like some of the food for the day in the evening. It gets kind of warm in my room, so I go to bed in like light pajamas. But then when I wake up, that means that I'm freezing. For the entire last week, I was waking up at 6:30 a.m. and that's quite fucking early, especially for me, because last year, for example, I was waking up at 9 a.m. every morning, which is a lot later. But I was waking up at 6:30 and I was still short on time because my morning is literally like written by a minute. I wake up, I have a certain amount of time to like fully properly wake myself up, get ready. Then I have an hour to run to the store, and just running there takes like 20 minutes because it is quite far. So I have like 10 minutes to just run through it, get everything I need, and come back. Then I have written by the minute how much time I can spend on cooking, on breakfast, on gym, on washing my hair, and then I just blink and I already have to go to university. And it doesn't matter how fast I complete this task, somehow I never have free time in the morning, which is not great. So I started waking up at 6 a.m. But I have a feeling that today I'm still not going to have any free time because I have one lecture, but it's 2 hours, and then I have one assessment, like mock assessment center event or something, like a workshop that is also 2 hours, and they're so inconveniently placed. It's like 2 hours of lectures, 1 hour in between, 2 hours of assessment center workshop. So I also have to figure out how to bring my food to university so that I have lunch there because I won't get home until like 5, which is a little too freaking late for lunch. So let's figure something out. Sometimes I wonder why me, a person who's definitely not freaking planning kids right now, why am I drinking the multivitamin for women who are planning pregnancy? And maybe it's not the most responsible choice for me, but my endocrinologist just told me drink these vitamins, and I never questioned it. I just take these vitamins every day for a year now. Maybe I should question like the health advice I get more, because it just hit me. Why am I doing this? I am ready to conquer the coldness of morning bath. I have a presentation that is worth 50% of my grade on the 2nd of December. So we need to like prepare a lot and we need to do a lot for that. And I will need to speak a lot during the presentation, so I need to practice. So I cannot afford to get sick right now. Like, no. The only good thing about the morning walks is watching the city getting dressed for Christmas. It's so funny to me how when I was a kid, I would never voluntarily, willingly eat porridge. I mean, to be fair, I was eating like buckwheat porridge every morning for like 8 years because my mom made it as like breakfast before school. So maybe that's where it stems from. But I would never, ever go to the store and be like, oh, I want some oat porridge, like oatmeal porridge for my breakfast tomorrow. And now I cannot imagine a better breakfast than some oatmeal with blueberries and apples and cinnamon, and it's just so comforting and so warm, and it's just mwah. I'm watching this new documentary on Netflix, The Shopping Conspiracy, and oh my god, Studying marketing, I know a lot about like consumerism and making the consumer think that they need something that they never even thought about before, like creating needs for customers. But I never realized how, like, the scale of it, how massive this thing is. Life is a matrix. I'm watching a documentary on like consumerism and stuff like that. And here I just watched the former CEO of Unilever talk about like basically on the topic of the documentary. And I just randomly opened my email and I saw an email from Unilever inviting me to their assessment center. It's online, but like it's the last stage of their recruitment process. My life is I live in a matrix. Oh my god, I am so happy though because I'm like, that means that I am one step closer to securing an industrial placement next year, which is freaking amazing. Today's lunch will be some Rosevale steak, and it's cut because my lunchbox is small, carrots, and some cheesy potatoes with mushrooms and tomatoes. Sometimes when I cook, I'm like, why do I try so hard? I can just buy something in the university canteen. But then I get to sit in the university canteen and eat my home cooked meal, and I'm like, this is why I try so hard, because it is delicious and it's like, I don't know. I recently became obsessed with not doing like any makeup but just doing my lips, because I think it does make me look put together, but in a way that I don't put too much effort into it. Doing a full face of makeup in the morning would be no. Also, this NYX lipstick is just insane. I used to be NYX hater number one when they released their rainbow palettes, because those were horrendous. Like, they did not work. You could not. I mean, if you use like other products to layer the NYX, like the rainbow palette on, maybe it will work. But as a standalone product, no. But this lipstick does not move from my lips no matter what I eat, no matter what I drink. I think I can eat a piece of butter and my lips will not like move or smudge or anything. So it is sunny outside and it's very pretty, but don't let yourself be fooled. It is actually quite cold. So I'm not just a crazy person who dresses much more warm than need be. I'm actually smart. Well, no, I think I froze my hands off this morning when I was going to buy some groceries, so I learned my lesson. Just one more hour of economics, and then I'm done studying and I only have the assessment center. After that, I had a little lunch and then went to the assessment center where I couldn't film, and my plan was to go home after it. But I said I don't want to drink cider because I have a lot of work to do, so I'm drinking a shot of vodka with Red Bull. I don't know how my plan of doing an assessment and then going home and doing some more studying switched into having 2 shots of vodka in a university bar and then walking home 3 hours later than I expected to. But I regret nothing. I think socializing is a great thing, and I do feel like because I'm very stressed about studying and placements and everything, I tend to isolate myself. Not just because I need to study, but like I isolate myself to feel stressed in peace, which is an odd thing to do. But I guess it kind of like it makes me feel like I'm punishing myself for not studying by not going out, but also I'm not doing anything productive with the time, so it's kind of pointless. So yeah, I don't regret today. I really like the people that I spent my time with, and I hope I will spend more time with them. But yeah, I guess the main takeaway of today is sometimes you have to go for drinks with your friends to make yourself feel less horrible about all the deadlines and all the stress and all the like everything that is not perfect in your life. One thing about me is I cannot follow recipes. So sometimes when I make food for myself, I make just the oddest combinations of foods. This, for example, is salmon, tomatoes, cucumbers, prawns, flaxseed. What else? What else? What else? Skyr. It's like yogurt on skimmed milk, and some sauces. And I never knew about a recipe like that. I don't know if it exists, maybe it does, but it just came from my head and somehow it works. It's delicious. Oh, it's also I'll put the name of on the screen, like the beans, the green beans, how are they called? I'll put it on the screen, but somehow it's delicious. And it's like this with almost every meal. I just come up with whatever flavor and food combinations that I can think of, and they somehow work, and it's never disgusting. And I'm so grateful because I would just feel so bad for like the money that I spent on the food that I wasted. So yeah. So excited right now because these things are being set up, and you might ask, Risha, why are you excited? Because there are some weird wooden boxes being set up. But that is the Christmas market. Christmas market is being set up in Bath, and that means it opens soon, and that means it's going to feel like Christmas very, very soon. Close to 3 a.m. right now, and I went to sleep for a bit after I came home and had my dinner, and I think it was like 7 p.m. So I guess I kind of woke up. But I just wanted to talk about being angry because I am constantly running out of time. I am waking up at 6 a.m. every morning so that I will prolong my day, so that I will have more time. And every night I go to bed and I plan my day. And every night I promise myself I'm gonna go to bed before 11. I never end up going to bed before 11 because something always comes up and I need to finish something or do something else, and I go to bed at around like 12 or even 1. And I plan my day for like the next day. And I plan it from 6 a.m. I have literally one task flowing into another. There is not, my only free time is when I'm having breakfast, lunch, and sometimes dinner. And I just feel like I'm running out of time all of the time. No matter how much I plan, no matter how much I try to do time management, I'm always running out of time. And I feel like I'm constantly complaining, and it's just so stupid because I, I need to be able to do all that. If I want to go to London next year, if I want to work there, I if I want to make it there, I need to be able to do that. Like I need to be able to manage this workload. But for some reason, I I am running out of time all of the time. You know how when you make a plan to complete certain things, accomplish something by the end of the day. I feel like my everyday ends with me just having more things left over for the next day to complete, and it's just piling up. And I don't know how, I don't know where I'm gonna find time. Am I gonna pull this time out of my ass to complete all of my tasks? I don't know. I'm just hoping for the Christmas break, and I don't think I will have much of a break because I will have to do a lot of studying over the Christmas break because I literally cannot start revising for my exams because of all the other tasks. And I just realized that because I am in a constant state of running out of time, I am getting so angry. I am getting so frustrated at people. I had a couple of meetings for projects and stuff, and I just felt so angry all of the time at all of the people. Like, for example, if someone is talking slowly, I shouldn't be getting this angry at people speaking slowly because it's just their pace of speaking. Not everyone speaks with the speed that I do. I know that I ramble a lot and sometimes it's hard to understand me because I speak so fast, but I just try to communicate as fast as I can because there's so much I need to do that I feel like I simply don't have time to have a slow, meaningful conversation. And I feel like I am accumulating all of this anger inside of me, and I try my best not to let it out on people, because you cannot you cannot be an asshole just because you're tired. You cannot be an asshole just because you're stressed. It's like, it's explainable, but it does not justify it. But it's just, I am getting angrier and angrier with every day. And even the smallest tasks, like washing the dishes, if I accidentally drop a spoon into my sink, I get so irrationally angry at the spoon. It's a spoon, it's an inanimate object. It does not have any malice behind the fact that it fell. If anything, it is my fault that I dropped it in the sink and it made an annoying loud sound. But I just get so angry at it. And I don't know. The more I try to take control over things, the less I actually manage to accomplish. And I know I'm being dramatic. It is 3 a.m. I always get more dramatic at night. And then I wake up and I'm like, well, life is actually kind of good. The sun is out. My life is great. And my life is great. I live in a beautiful city. I get an opportunity to study abroad. I get an opportunity to study at this great university, which is why I get angry because of all the things that I need to do. And then I get angry at myself because I'm like, girl, you have this amazing opportunity. Not everyone gets this opportunity to study in an amazing university that is very expensive, that you don't have to take out loans, you don't have to get a part-time job. My boyfriend works like 12-hour shifts sometimes at his job, and I'm just like, you do that along with your studying, and I cannot find time to complete just the studying. And it's like, I get angry at everything around me because I'm constantly running out of time and I'm constantly overwhelmed with everything. But then I get angrier at myself because I'm like, why can't you just do it? What, like, what is the problem? Is there something I'm missing? Is there like a, a crucial element of time management or a skill that I need to learn that I am missing, so that everyone else seem to be able to do that and I cannot? Like, I can, but it is like, it is piling up and it's getting more and more busy with every day. So what am I missing? What is my problem? Like, what is my mistake that leads me to this loop of planning, not being able to fulfill the plan, getting angry, getting like, because I'm getting angry, I'm less attentive, I don't pay as much attention to like details. And because I do that, I make mistakes, which cause me to lose time. And it's just an endless loop of, I don't know. Yeah, I can just summarize that I am being very stressed. And I don't know if I'll put this into my video because I'm just thinking, I can imagine a recruiter, because I talk about my YouTube channel in my placement application. So I can just imagine a recruiter, hello if you're a recruiter, watching my video and being like, yeah, this girl cannot like manage uni stress. I don't think she's gonna be a good candidate. So I don't know if I'll put this into the video, but if I do, please don't judge me. I am like, I will be okay. I know I will be okay. I will be able to do that. But it's just the fact that I wanted to put it out here that it may seem like I do all these things easily because I put a nice picture on the internet. I only show like the good results of my work. And when I talk to someone, I normally downplay the stress and the workload and everything. But I just wanted to put it out there that no, I am very stressed. I am very stressed and I am very, very overwhelmed and I am angry most of the time. And I am doing well, but it's also coming at a cost of me not being the kind of person that I want to be. I don't want to be angry all the time. Like, I don't want to throw a bunch of already washed forks and knives into my sink out of anger just because I dropped a spoon into my sink. Like, that's not the kind of person that I want to be. But this is what I guess stress does to you. And I don't think it makes me a worse person. It's just, if anyone finds comfort in knowing that, I don't know, maybe you're going through the same thing, maybe you're also feeling like you're not the kind of person that you wanted to be because the stress and feeling overwhelmed makes you a more irritated person, a less patient person. Maybe you will find comfort in knowing that I experienced that too. But yeah, I don't know. It's an odd way to finish the video, but I just wanted to vocalize that because I'm getting so mad at myself for being angry, and it's just, I don't want to be an angry person. I want to be a kind person. I want to be a patient person. I want to be a person who offers comfort and support to my friends. But sometimes I feel like because of the stress, I cannot do that. And it is pretty annoying. So I am definitely gonna search for solutions to that. I'm gonna search for ways to better manage my time, but it's just the way that things are right now. I just wanted to make this little update because I get a lot of, I don't know, words from my friends saying, "Oh wow, you do so much and you handle it so well." I don't often handle it well. Very often I handle it very poorly. Very often I let it out on my family or my friends or just random people that I talk to. And I try my best not to, but it is like it spills out and it worries me. And I don't want to be that kind of person. So I guess where I am right now is working on not letting my frustrations and my anger to affect the people around me. That's a very odd ending to the video. But yeah, this was a day in my life that went completely wrong. It didn't go wrong, it went off plan because of the choices that I made. And I don't regret it. I do think I need to socialize more. But also, yeah, good night. I'm gonna shut up.